everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your SheShed Scrapper, here with another layout for the ScrapRoom design team. This time I am using the Freaky Fast formula for February, but making it into a 2-page layout. So I am using They Say It's Your Birthday from Carta for this layout. And I thought it was perfect because I'm sure I'm not alone in this, but when one of my children has a birthday, I tend to have a handful or maybe extra photos. So creating a 2-page layout was pretty easy with all of the photos that I had. So the Freaky Fast formula for February is 1 9x9 photo or paper, one 3x11 paper, 1 1/2 inch by 11.5 inch paper, and 1 2.5 inch circle. So I thought I was going to use the navy paper for my background paper, but then I realized I didn't have two of any of the same pattern papers, and so I could not do 2 9x9 papers using a pattern paper. So instead, I went into a past kit and grabbed kind of the off-white cardstock from that kit, and then used the navy cardstock from the current kit for my 9x9 papers. So when I receive my kits, I also receive the pattern paper kit, I receive the embellishment kit, and I receive the Shots of Life kit, which is like a pocket page kit. So I am combining all of them for this layout. So what I end up doing is picking out 2 other pattern papers. The green is going to be my 3x11, and I'm going to cut 2 of them. I am really kind of just going to mirror page 1 onto page 2. So each page has an entire formula on that page, if that makes sense. So I am going to dovetail the green paper, and that is going to kind of anchor each end of my layout. And then for the red paper, I am going to use that for my 1/2 inch by 11.5 inch. Does it end up getting trimmed off some of it? Yes. But I originally at least cut it to the proper dimensions, I guess. So I am actually going to end up cutting 4 of them. So there are 2 extra that I am adding to it, but I did want those at the top and the bottom of my layouts. So I have 5 photos for this layout that I will be using. I have 2 4x6 photos and 3 3x4 photos documenting, I don't even know what birthday this is. How sad is that? I am definitely a handful of birthdays behind. So, anyways, but I did cut my 2.5 inch circle. I actually realized I have a 2.5 inch circle punch, so that was perfect. So I do have 2 of those that I will end up using on each of the layouts. I just have to kind of figure out how. So if you can't tell, my oldest at this age of the photos, was football obsessed. And so everything that he got that year was pretty much football themed. He got a Miami Dolphins hat. He got a Detroit Lions pajama set, a Mahomes jersey, and a Derrick Henry t-shirt. So everything's football themed. It's funny because the middle photo, well, I guess it's on the right-hand side, currently, but he had probably 3, if not 4 different teams sported in a single look. So that's kind of what that middle one is. I think we cut his feet off, and I'm pretty sure he probably had a different team on his socks or something, but it just was funny that he was sporting that many different teams. So I went through my embellishments and found a handful that I thought I would use. There are luckily a handful of circular embellishments to go along with the circular or the 2.5 inch circles that I had already cut out. I also am going to use the tags. from the cut apart sheet that I almost 100% sure received in the Shots of Life kit. And I say that because it is like a pocket page kit. So usually the cut apart papers are in that Shots of Life kit. My friend Jenny just did a layout using a whole bunch of tags. And so I think that's kind of what sparked this idea. And so I had a lot of space to fill in the bottom of, kind of on the bottom of the layout of the blue. So I will end up using the tags. But what I'm currently doing, I trimmed down my photos, matte them in white, and then actually used 2 of the cut aparts for the colored background. So the up close picture of my son, that red is actually from a cut apart. And then this blue, I think it's striped paper that the cake is on, is also another cut apart. And so just another great way to, I don't know, use those. If you don't think you're going to use them for a border or for a mat and use them up. I think that's a great way. If not, use the backside in the pattern on the backside. So here's where I kind of play around with these tags. There were 2 rows of them, which was amazing because I kind of needed quite a few of them to fill in that space. So on the first page, 3 of them fit really nicely there. So I kept them together, but notched them. And then on page 2, 4 of them will fit nicely in that white space or in that blue space there. So again, I will notch them again and add them to the right. They have a lot of sayings on them. I don't usually add that many words to a page, but wasn't going to be too picky. I didn't want to mess around with cutting them all individually and rearranging them. I liked the fact that I could keep them all together and add them all to the layout. So I do individually mat all of these 3x4 photos, but then I will go ahead and place it on the yellow pattern paper from the collection, it looks like. So they are all individually matted in white, but then will be collectively placed on a yellow piece. Somehow, and I think it's because I trimmed the cake paper, my photos don't line up across the page, and it kind of bothers me. But I also wanted to kind of keep them aligned with the tags on the bottom, if that makes sense. So the photos on page 2 will actually be higher on the page than on page 1. Again, I use 3-ring binders when I put them away, so you really probably won't be able to tell. It's not that big of a difference. So side by side, yes. When they're put away, I don't know that anybody's ever going to really notice, I guess. So here's where I picked the yellow for the mat for these 3 photos. And I did rearrange. So in 2 of them, there is quite a bit of red. And so what I ended up doing was actually separating the red. So that's why the picture I was talking about earlier ends up in the middle, where I had originally had it on the outside. But I did want to kind of separate those red colors. So once that's done, I will place that and then get to embellishing. I did have kind of that, it's not really an arrow. I don't know what to call that piece, but the piece of ephemera that's actually on there already was cut that way. And I just felt like that was a nice way to fill in that space on that blue there. And now that I think about it, maybe I'll figure out how old he was turning and add that in an alpha up there. That would be a great space to journal, I think, if I had kind of, a darker, bold alpha there. So I am going to add my first circular, or my first 2.5-inch circle from the Freaky Fast Friday formula to the top right. There was another piece of ephemera, hip hip hooray, today is a special day. I will add that as well. And then there was a smaller cake piece. So For the embellishments that I do add, I do kind of try to keep with that circular theme. I have to figure out how, though, to use the circles on page 1 as well. So there was a piece of ephemera that said "Let's Party," but it was on a white background. I have already cut my 2.5-inch circle, kind of that confetti paper, has a white background. That piece that I was talking about earlier, that's a white background. So what I ended up doing was cutting a 2.5-inch circle of the yellow and adding the ephemera to that yellow piece, and that helps separate all of those white background papers at the top left there. So now just kind of getting into the sticker sheet that I received, trying to figure out again what else to add. It just did not look complete. So I did add a bundle of presents to the top left cluster, and that's really going to kind of finish off that cluster over there. But I have to figure out now kind of the top right cluster. I love this banner here and try to figure out where to put it. And so I do end up adding it to the bottom, and I just like the bright, bold color down there that brings to the bottom. Top right cluster gave me a little bit of a struggle. I wanted to elongate that, I think, into the blue paper. And I really had to figure out what I could use that would kind of work to bring that over. So there is like a banana split boat that I actually end up using, and that does help. But I still felt like it needed more to, towards the middle. So I will go ahead and finish off with phrase stickers. So lucky for me, I love phrase stickers, and there were quite a few of them on the sticker sheet. Before I get there, though, I did think about kind of using all of the different icons and making a border across there, but then I felt like that would be too busy. So I nixed that idea and instead kind of go a different direction before I get to those phrase stickers and fill in all of the holes of the tags. It was perfect. There were circular stickers and different colors, and so it worked out really nice. I had already, I think, punched the holes. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But those circular stickers really helped fill in those spaces at the tops of the tags. So I kind of just picked different colors for each of them, and then I do end up scattering others around the other two clusters. And then here is where I think I get to those phrase stickers. So I have 3 of them. One says, "Let's celebrate." One is "Today is your day." And the other is "Birthday bash." So different colors, and then finishing off that cluster with a group of 3 of those circular stickers. So definitely took me a little bit longer for this 2-page layout, but I love the outcome, love all of the different pieces that I was able to use, and also love that I was able to use the Freaky Fast Friday formula for a 2-page layout. So a great way to kind of show you that just because there is a formula or whatnot, that you can extend that into a 2-page layout. So that is going to finish off this layout. Definitely check out the Scrap Room for all of the Flavors of the Month kits and the Double Shot kit and the add-ons. I am having so much fun dabbling in all of these different collections. Hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.